this guy who was really bad, and he did really bad things. He was really abusive, and he was a liar, manipulator, cheater, all of those things. And so those things. And so obviously me being like a young girl, that was the worst thing in the world, on top of the fact that I didn't have anywhere to stay, because I feel like I could have dealt with all of that shit. But it wasn't until my nigga cheated on me that I felt like the world was going to end. I'm going to be honest. Shit, I'm gonna just tell it like it is. Bitches be trying to act like they don't be loving they nigga. Bitches be loving they niggas. And this is another lesson that I had to learn. Definitely not to get too attached to somebody, because people come and they go, and not all relationships are meant to be permanent, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Not everybody that you date you're gonna be with forever. Not everybody that you date you're gonna marry, because if that was the case, we'd all be walking around here with 10,000 husbands and wives, period. That's okay. It's okay. But yeah, homeless, slaving at my job, boyfriend just cheated on me, super abusive, super crazy, physically abusive sometimes. We had just broken up, so it was like everything was crashing and burning, right? I, at the time, was 19 years old. I'm 20 right now. I was 19 years old. So, I was 19. So I was working at my job. I was working every day, going to work every day, 12 hours, 16 hours sometimes. It was really bad, y'all. It was really bad. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. It was really fucking bad. It was really difficult. It was really tough. It was tough. It was super tough, right? It was really tough. And I'm going to be completely honest. And I'm not going to say that it was easy at the time, because it was really difficult to cope with those things. And then I was going to school at the time too. But because I had just tried to tried to take myself out of this world. I was dealing with health issues. Obviously, I was going to the hospital consistently, between the health hospital and the mental health hospital, because I took a whole bunch of pills, and I tried to overdose, and I obviously did not die. Trigger warning, excuse me. I'm sorry. Trigger warning. This whole live is a trigger warning. So I had took all those pills, and I had tried to take myself out. So, I was dealing with health issues, stomach issues, my bad, y'all. I be having to like block people in the middle of me trying to, but yeah. So the next month, February of 2021, I quit my job. I put out Beating Down Your Block, and I quit my job. At that point, I was growing my Instagram following. I probably had at the end of January, I had 10,000 followers. By the end of February, I probably had 20,000 followers, right? I probably had 15 to 20,000, somewhere in that realm. I quit my job. And I was like, I quit my job because there was a record label who I'm not going to mention. But there was a record label, and they were trying to fly me out to LA. And it was my first ever record label meeting. I was so excited. I was stoked, but I had work on Monday. And so it was like, damn, I can't. Like, this is really the only reason This is the only reason why I quit my job. Otherwise, I would have still been working there because obviously I needed money, and I was trying to save my money up so I can get an apartment or something like that for me to stay in. So the record label was trying to fly me out on a Monday, and I had to go to work. So I called my job, and I was like, hey, I'm not coming in, period. And I never went back to that job. And it literally went just like that. And it was so bad. It was so bad. Like, after I didn't show back up to work, they ended up sending the police to my grandma's house because they were trying to do a welfare check on me to make sure that I was still alive because I didn't show up to work and I didn't answer their phone calls anymore. So that's just it's funny now, but that shit wasn't funny then because my grandma called me and was like, what the fuck is going on? Why did the police? She had called me like 10 times one morning and I didn't answer because I thought she was calling to tell me bad news. Because, yeah, my grandma doesn't call me 10 times back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Like, yeah, that shit had scared me, so I didn't answer. And then she sent me a text message and was like, call me. And I was like, I'm finna call her. Then I called her and she told me, girl, the police just came by trying to do a welfare check on you because your job sent these people here because I ain't seen you in a minute. I was like, oh, okay. Thank God that's all you were trying to tell me. But anyway, so I ended up going to the record label meeting, turned down their offer. They offered me $100,000 for 6 albums, which translates to 6 years because you can only put out an album every 9 months. Like, there has to be at least 9 months in between the albums that you put out. And mixtapes and tapes and EPs are not considered albums sometimes. So yeah, they offered me $100,000 right there for 6 albums. And at first I was like, damn, I should take this because I'm broke as hell right now. I don't have nowhere to stay and I don't have a job anymore. But I was like, I'm gonna hold on just a little bit longer. So boom, I held on a little bit longer. I ended up posting something on Instagram and I was like, hey y'all, I'm doing a feature deal, $500 features, get you a feature right now. Boom, a whole bunch of people booked it and I had made like $4,000 or $5,000 that day. And I was like, thank God. I was like, whew, thank God. I got enough money to take care, to sustain myself for these next couple months for sure. So I was like, all right. I was able to breathe a little bit. I kept working. March, I kept working my move. I was just posting a song. I didn't have a music video shot at this time, so I was just posting a song. I was paying blogs $40, $50, just paying different blogs to post me. And then once a certain number of blogs started posting me, then all the other smaller blogs started posting me for free. And then I kept building up my following. By the time I was getting ready to shoot the music video, Be Now Your Block, the music video, I probably had like 25,000 followers for sure. And I was like, damn, I'm really doing this shit. Like, this is really crazy. So then, boom, fast forward to March. This is just 1 month after I had quit my job, y'all. Just 1 month. I met a man named Toby, who is currently still my manager. I met him, and he was working with this company called The Orchard. This company, this company basically is a distribution company. I'm spilling sauce right now. I really am. I'm like naming names and some more extra ass shit. Like, people definitely do not be doing shit like this, but whatever. The Orchard is a distribution company. They gave me a $7,500 budget to shoot my music video. Well, not to shoot my music video, but for the release of Be Now Your Block, the song and the music video. So, we took some of that money, $7,500. It sounds like a lot of money, but it really gets spent rather quickly. And let me tell you how that money can go like this. First of all, to shoot the music video, the videographer that I got, Freddie Dang, I believe he was around $2,500 or $3,000. So that's a percentage of that money gone. That's just to shoot the music video. I had to get my hair done. I had to get I paid to get my hair done out of my own pocket. And excuse me. That pink wig that you see in that video, this girl, her name is Jada. Her Instagram is at SnootyBBY. No, not that Toby. She gave me that pink wig, that pink bob wig that y'all see, that one. Don't ask me about my ex, just pretend that nigga died. That wig, she gave me that wig for free, and she installed it for free in exchange for promo. And I'm telling y'all this is how to make a music video happen. Like, this is how to make your money stretch in a music video. I had like 25,000 followers on Instagram, so that was a little something. Snooty Baby, that's her Instagram name. That's what it is. Her company is Snooty Hair. She gave me that wig for free, and she installed the wig for free. So that was one look that was down. She did my hair the night before. Huh? What you want? You about to look? Okay, let me know. So yeah, she gave me that wig for free. So boom, that was one free look. Then the second wig that I have, I can't remember if I bought it or if I think it was like an old wig that I already had that we revamped. That's exactly what it was. It was an old wig that I already had, and I had my hairstylist revamp it. So that's how I got two looks. And then so out of that $7,500, I had to pay the pink dress that y'all see, the pink jersey looking dress. I had to pay that guy to make that dress. And then all the girls around me that y'all see when we're in the car wash scene, those were all custom outfits, so we had to pay him to make those custom outfits. The barbecue person, that came, I think he came for free, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he pulled up for free just to be a part of it. And I really appreciate the people that showed up for free, because I did not have no money. Like that. I did not know you could do that. I know that's right. So, so do y'all see how money could go like that? Like, money could go just like that. The bouncy house that y'all see that the kids are playing in cost money. The toys and shit that we had out there for the kids cost money. Everything just costs money. And I had spent all my money. I couldn't even get my nails done for the music video shoot, y'all. For Beating Down Your Block. I couldn't even get my nails done. My nails were grown out in that music video. But I just had the videographer who was editing it. I had him like kind of cut out the shots where you could see that my nails were grown out. Because I had spent literally all my money on that. I had spent all of my money. And then whatever money we had left over, we paid blogs like Say Cheese to post it. You know what I'm saying? So the rest of that money we spent on blogs to post it. And it worked out, because boom. Look how God worked. I shot the video in March. I put out the video April 25th. It was the day after my birthday, my 20th birthday last year. I'm still 20. This is just to give y'all some perspective. I am still 20 years old. I'm the same age that I was when I dropped Beating Down Your Block. Period. This is just to put things into perspective for you so that you realize that shit don't take that long. Like, it don't take that long. I was working my individual move too on social media. Like, I was posting that music video every other day on Twitter, period. And there was a very sweet girl, Red C Shawty, on Twitter. We paid her to post the shit. She posted it, and it got 100,000 likes. 100,000 likes on Twitter. 100,000 likes, not views, likes on Twitter. That's a viral tweet. That's a real viral tweet. That's a real viral. Like, you know how people should be going semi-viral, 10K likes, 14K likes, 100,000 likes. That's how much people really genuinely fucked with it. Like, we paid for promotion, but the response that we got in return was all genuine. Don't misunderstand or misconstrue that. Because sometimes it just takes a little bit of exposure. Does that make sense? A little bit of exposure. It takes a little bit of exposure. It takes people hearing your work, hearing your music. Like, all you need is a foot in the door. All you need is a foot in the door, and then pew, out of here. So literally from that day forward, it was up. When I tell you it started moving so fast, that was April. I put that video out. Next month, I went to DJ Small's Eyes to do my interview. I went to Off the Porch to do my interview. I did my Off the Porch interview. I was talking about my experiences, exactly how I'm telling you this experience right now. My story ain't never changed, because this is real. This is really true to who I am. This is really what the fuck happened. I went on Off the Porch. I told my story. I posted that shit on Twitter. Viral. And it had people, like, I was talking about, I posted a snippet of fuck. My bad, y'all. Can y'all hear me? My bad, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Okay, boom. What was I saying? So yeah, posted a snippet on Twitter. It went viral. I mean, the snippet of the interview in May. It went viral again. I plugged the video right up underneath that. Boom. Stream my song. Hold on. It'll fix in a little bit. Is that good? Y'all gotta tell me if it's working. It'll fix though. It's not like a number. Okay, cool. So yeah, that was May. By June, excuse me, the end of May, the last day of May, I got a call from Beyonce's team, and they were like, Beyonce heard your song. She loves it. She wants to fly you out here so that you can shoot for Ivy Park. They're doing a rodeo collection, and she knows you're from Houston. She loves your song. She wants to fly you down here. Bitch, I canceled my shows that I had that week, and I sent them my information so motherfucking fast. Beyonce flew me to LA at the beginning of June. I was in there and I was shooting for Beyonce. So imagine homeless February. Beyonce June. Hello, somebody, pay attention. This is not like, oh, Beyonce adjacent. This was Beyonce. Like, I was on set with Beyonce. I hugged Beyonce. I hugged her. We talked multiple times, and I was telling her I fucking love you. She was like, you're so beautiful. She just, and I won't even talk about what we talked about, because that's between me and B. That's something that we got going on. That's between me and B. But I loved her, and she sent me flowers. She was the sweetest ever. Oh my God, the sweetest ever. It was so motivational, because even though I was in the same space as Beyonce, it was two different positions. And so she motivated me that day. I was like, damn, I'm so inspired by this woman. I'm so inspired by her. It was just the way that she conducted business. She was just beautiful. Her aura was big and bright. I just love her. She's everything that you think she is, period. I understand, like, you just have to meet Beyonce to understand why people put her on this pedestal, because she really deserves to be there, because she works. It's not even like her being idolized. She genuinely is a hard worker. I've never seen anybody work as hard as she does. Like, niggas are lazy. I want y'all to understand, half of the people aren't where they want to be because they don't work diligently and consistently enough. That woman worked her ass off. That woman worked her ass off, like always trying to figure out how she can fix and improve something. That's what I've observed when I was there working with her. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Did the Ivy Park collection. It was in all Adidas stores around the world. I had billboards up around the world, New York, Atlanta, LA, like literally everywhere. July, I put out Girls Outside. I secured a little mini deal with Empire to put that, when I put that song out. I had the Girls Outside release party, and it was the biggest party in Houston, Texas of that year. If you know, you know, you just had to be there. It was big. It was huge. It was so huge, it got shut down. There were over 5,000 people. There was a line wrapped around the house. And this was so overwhelming for me, because I literally went from nobody knowing who I was to I missed the beginning. You did all this with the team. I built my own team. It's like I handpicked people to be in certain positions, basically. But it took a lot of trial and error, like literally running through a lot of people, because some people just want to be a part of your situation but not really want to put in the work, if that makes any sense. But yeah, the Girls Outside release party was fucking huge. It was big, it was huge, it was major. There were a lot of people who couldn't get in. They were mad at me on social media. This is the first time I ever really experienced people bashing me on social media. This was another thing that was difficult for me, because I had never experienced that. I experienced it to a smaller degree, but this is the first time that I saw a bunch of people that were really dissatisfied. And it was upsetting to me, because it was literally out of my control. Like, people were jumping the gate at the party. People were pissing in the grass. They were loud. They were extra. They were crazy. Like, they were doing a whole bunch of crazy ass shit. It was crazy. It was crazy, girl. It was crazy. But it was a good experience. That's what I will say. It was a crazy experience. I had a beautiful gown on. I had all my family and friends. Some of my friends who passed away, who are not here with me anymore. That's why that party is so special to me, because they got to see me